In a world that's changing at the speed of code, the skill isn't knowing everything. It's knowing how to learn anything. As a teenager, I walked door to door to all of the stores nearby and said, "Hey, I can put you on the internet. I'll just put your menu up online and just pay me the subscription per month." And that was really kind of my first unofficial startup. I have built products, people, and companies around the world. But it all started from that teen who taught herself how to code. And I've never stopped learning. And the thing is, teens know how to use AI, but not how to think with it. Teens are used to just scrolling through feeds and just consuming information, not creating so much. They're creating on platforms that they don't own. It's not like Gen X or possibly earlier generations where they had to sort of make the platforms. If you wanted to be on the internet, you had to make a website. If you wanted to, you might have some sort of platform that maybe some people are on, but it's not your mainstream life. So scroll culture really makes it so that you just consume content and you're creating content on things that are black boxes. And unless you're using the right tools in the right way and you ask the right questions and you end up going around and teens end up getting in this trap of expecting to get an answer instantly. And frankly, expecting to get everything instantly. So they don't get to learn the process of inquiry and validating things. So my approach isn't to stop students from using AI. I encourage them to use it, but I help them use it in a way that they're in the driver's seat. And the reason why is a few reasons. AI, it's a co-pilot. Regardless of wherever it goes from where we are right now, ultimately it recognizes patterns. It's great at recognizing patterns. It has a lot of information to be able to pull, to be able to recognize patterns at a scale that hey, maybe I'll never be able to achieve, like most humans will not be able to achieve the scale of knowledge. And it's highly adaptive based on what you're telling it and based on what you want. One second it'll tell you that something is 100% correct. And the next second it'll tell you, oh, yeah, I just made a mistake. It's wrong. I just made it up. And unless you're using the right tools in the right way and you ask the right questions and you end up going around and teens end up getting in this trap of expecting to get an answer instantly and frankly expecting to get everything instantly, so they don't get to learn the process of inquiry and validating things, because getting an instant answer doesn't mean that you know why that answer exists. And the why for students and teens in particular is more important because they don't have the foundation that most adults have when they're working and they're using AI, that for why that answer even is the approach to go. So think like a founder. Find a problem worth solving that you care about and be able to assess if it's actually a problem or a symptom. You don't need to know everything. You never don't even ever try to know everything. You need to know how to learn though. So whatever the way that you can learn, use whatever tools you have at your disposal and make sure that you're in the driver's seat because you're in control of all of this. And these tools that are out now, every generation has a tool that changes everything and flips the script. For teens, that's AI. And AI is really just super internet.